Good afternoon. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah. For you, it's me. It's just Wednesday, man. Oh, what a day! What a day! But anyway, we are back live. We've got three parts of the whole. We've got some contract news in regards to Bukayo Saka. At least the Metro over here, UK, Arsenal a little bit closer to getting the youngster to sign a contract. I don't tend to believe that. We've got some worrying news about Gabriel Martinelli didn't turn up for training. There's no training ahead of the PSV game. And we've got some other bits and pieces kind of sandwiched in between that. We're going to get into this one, as we say, on the other side of this music intro. The video's creaking. It's creaking. Anyhow, welcome back to Cannon Fodder TV, channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Hump day for you, Wednesday for me. We are at the halfway mark, and 2 more days to go until I break up for half term, which will lead me into doing some more live content every single day. But what you can do to be part of this community over here is to subscribe. It says right there, subscribe to the TV. If you do anything else in your life, please just subscribe. Can't do you any harm, can it? And it's free. It's free to subscribe. It's all the other bits and pieces that cost you money. Anyhow, and also we've got a live chat over here. You can see Ashley's first and foremost. First in, last out. That's the way it should be for our moderators. But anyhow, let's get into the news of today. And first up, like I said, where's the youngster? Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know. Injured Arsenal forward Gabriel Martinelli misses training ahead of PSV clash. Arsenal forward Gabriel Martinelli misses training on Wednesday afternoon ahead of his side Arsenal's Europa League clash with PSV Eindhoven. Martinelli is understood to have taken a kick to his calf during a 1-0 win over Leeds on Sunday, while he was also feeling unwell. The forward duly missed training today, Wednesday afternoon, but is expected to be fit for the game with PSV Eindhoven at the Emirates on Thursday. Now, the Gunners will, however, be without Alexander Zinchenko, as he's still struggling with a calf problem. Arsenal going into the match at the Emirates in flying form as they took and solidified their spot at the top of Group A. Arsenal currently 2 points clear of PSV in second position, with both sides having played 3 games so far. Arsenal are expected to rotate their team for the clash with PSV, with the likes of Eddie Nketiah due to start. Now, what I'm going to say is, after the game, against Leeds, and I know we've spoken this on many occasions, not only about Gabriel Martinelli, but the lack of depth in the squad is going to be quite critical. The reason why I'm saying this, and I think I've probably said on numerous occasions, is that we'll be 1 or 2 injuries away from falling away from the momentum that we have there. And it's all because we didn't actually buy any more players after Zinchenko. And previous to that, we didn't buy any players in the January transfer window. There was only one player, Vlahovic, or whatever his name was, and nobody else. So the fine lines. And I'm not saying this because, oh my goodness, Arsenal, I want them to. No, I want them to perform. But when we don't look at the fine margins, again, looking to boost the squad, and you know what's going to happen this season. Look, Zinchenko's been out. We're going to be talking about him just in a little while. Zinchenko's been out for how long? Kieran Tierney, Thomas Partey, and it's the same. I call them familiars. The familiars. 1 or 2 injuries away. Now, I did a poll, and people just lost their mind about the question I put in the poll. We're going to be talking about the poll there, but I don't understand what's going on. It's only a poll. It's only a question. There's no need to get all raggedy about, the question, the poll that we put on the platform there. But I put that question there because of what I can foresee about a particular striker. Again, I'll be talking about it towards the end of this live show. So Martinelli missed the training there. Took a kick to the calf. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, but it does say in the report there that he should feature against PSV Eindhoven. Now, my good friend James Rowe will be at the Emirates. Am I going to be going? I probably could go. Can't film there. It's going to be too dark, isn't it? What time's the kickoff? I think it's a 6 p.m. kickoff. Yeah. Don't have any special lighting or any other person help me with the filming. So I think I won't be going. But anyhow, that's the first segment. Yeah. Gabriel Martinelli. We have a problem, Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Anyhow, the second news segment, it's been out like a long time. Is he our player? Mikel Arteta provides injury return timeline for Alexander Zinchenko as Arsenal prepare for the PSV Eindhoven arrival. Zinchenko has been missing for Arsenal since the North London derby, but Mikel Arteta provided an update on the Ukrainian ahead of the against PSV Eindhoven. He simply replied, yes, when asked if the 25-year-old would return before the World Cup. Oh, yeah, well, that's November. Despite not ruling out his attendance for tomorrow's game, the range of time in which Arsenal fans could see the summer signing play for the club remains significantly large. Now, if it's not against PSV, then the last opportunity would be in the Premier League game before the winter tournament gets underway. Arsenal travel to Wolves on November the 12th, given a 24-day period that Zinchenko could return within. You know what? It's like, I think when he does come back, eventually, I would see Zinchenko as a new signing. Because he's been out for the longest time. I'm thinking, I can't remember how he played. He played in the North London derby. And again, you know, you look at, if I'm going to compare like for like, is it like for like? Maybe unfairly. Kieran Tierney and Alexander Zinchenko. I would say Zinchenko all the way. I mean, a defender, yeah. But Zinchenko to me seems a lot more versatile, can play in the left side, inside left in the midfield, and also as a fullback on the left side. Whereas Kieran Tierney, I can't envisage him playing in the midfield. A left back. But Zinchenko, man, didn't play. The last game was against the Spuds. Yeah, man, it's a long time, isn't it? It's a long time. Zinchenko, goodness. Anyhow. The last news segment, again, like I said, you know, for the bump. Metro newspaper, UK, claims that Arsenal are running a little bit closer now in their pursuit to offer a new contract extension to Bukayo Saka. I tend not to believe it. I think for me, it's just the same thing, just being hashed out. Also, in advanced talks with Bukayo Saka over a new contract. Arsenal are reportedly closing in on an agreement with Bukayo Saka over a deal to stay at the club after prioritising talks with the winger over the likes of William Saliba and Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, they're targeting him first as a priority, and then looking at William Saliba and then Martinelli afterwards. Now, Saka's current deal runs out until 2024, and the club are keen to reward him with significantly improved terms, given his rapid development at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta recently said that he was very confident that Saka would stay at the club, while Saka himself says he wants to stay. Nevertheless, an agreement has not yet been reached, but another form says that the club are in advanced talks with the midfielder over a new deal. Again, for me, this has just been rehashed out again. I don't believe it. I think I've said on previous occasions that with Bukayo Saka, where is he? He's in the driving seat, isn't he? Our star boy, remember, where was he? On the front cover of Time magazine. He is in control of his destiny. He does not have to sign a contract beyond 2024. Doesn't have to. And actually, even this point in time, again, I'm just saying this as a precursor for what will happen in the future. And let's just say, for sake of saying this, that the next available window where we can buy and sell players is the January transfer window. So let's just say now, another club X comes in and asks, hello, we want to buy Bukayo Saka. Hello, we're going to offer you maybe £150 million. Are you telling me you wouldn't take the £150 million? But still, the club would take the £150 million. Now, Mikel Arteta has his process, he's got his players, he's got this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, money talks and money also silences. So someone who comes knocking, hello, is anybody there at the Emirates? Hello, we want to buy, Starboy, under 50 million quid. Money talks, man. Money talks. So Bukayo Saka is in the driving seat. I don't believe Arsenal are nowhere near getting this deal over the line. The youngster is going to take his time, man, because he's in the driving seat. They could just sit there and say, you know what, I'm just going to wait. Let's just wait. And when I'm ready, when we are ready, my representatives, my family, and when we are ready, I will let you know. So until then, people are going to keep knocking. Hello. Just saying. All right. So these are those have been the new segments running on Bump Day for you and Wednesday for me. And boy, am I glad Wednesday's over. If I get to see Thursday. Anyhow. So, like I said, you can come into the live chat. You can see there's a little a trickle of comments there. A little trickle. Come into the live chat. Let us know your thoughts about anything, really. I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about. Football related. Marital problems. We don't get involved in that. Football related. Ideally, Arsenal. Now, before I go and check out any comments may or may not have been made in our Twitter feed, I'm going to give a big shout out to our good friend, Carl. Now, Carl is not an Arsenal supporter. He's a Liverpool supporter. So I did promise Carl, I'm not sure if you're watching now. I did say I'll give you a shout out. There you go. And I hope in some point in the future, the short future, that we'll have Carl, our subscriber, not a member yet, Carl, a Liverpool supporter, come on the Easy Talk at some stage in the short future. Maybe, I don't know, January or February of 2023. Because it's not going to happen in this side of the year anyway. And the year's gone so very quick. So, and that is it. So we are going to go now into, let's have a look, our Twitter feed and see if there's been anything noteworthiness mentioned there. And DWTT has rehashed, retweeted that we are live with Gabriel Martinelli missing from training, the PSV game, and much more. So nothing there. Let me go into the poll again. Well, some people, I don't know, man. It's just a question. There's no to get all. Anyhow, so the question was, and there's a reason why I asked this question. Drop Jesus for Eddie Nketiah. You probably think, what? Drop Gabriel Jesus for Eddie Nketiah. I get the feeling, and Mube Guna will probably back me up if we were sharing the same screen, because he did put out a tweet that Gabriel Jesus has been sussed. What do I mean by that? I think players, midfielders and defenders have worked him out. I'm convinced. Total shutout against Leeds. Didn't play in the Europa League because he was recovering from concussion or slight concussion. Liverpool kind of shut out again. So I'm getting the feeling that he's been sussed. They've kind of worked him out now. Okay? And the other thing is, the guy, he goes full pelt. You tell him to go, I don't know, 80%. The guy goes 100%. You tell him to go 100%, he goes 150%. Like Gabriel Martinelli, these guys are on it all the time. How much longer can he sustain that? How much longer can he sustain that? And then the last thing I want to mention, because we asked this question, he's one booking away from being suspended. One booking away. So that's why I asked the question, do we drop Gabriel Jesus and put Eddie Nketiah in his spot? You might think, actually, Alex, that's a weak reason why you want to do that. I don't know. It's not sustainable. Well, I don't know. If you disagree with my comments, you can still vote, and you can also comment there. Anyway, so the question is, drop Gabriel Jesus for Eddie Nketiah? Choose only one. 986. Oh, yeah. 986 votes. 4 comments. I have responded to those comments there. And 29 likes. And that's how the numbers are falling. He says. So 27% of you say, yes, drop Gabriel Jesus and play Eddie Nketiah instead. And 73% of you don't know what you're talking about. I'm joking. And the other thing as well that's just come to mind is that a lot of people are on Eddie Nketiah's back. Oh, he's wearing the number 14 shirt. Oh, Arsenal gave him a 5-year deal. Oh, £100,000 a week. Oh, he doesn't deserve it. Tell me, when was the last time that we've given Eddie Nketiah, let's just say, as a ballpark figure, 15 consecutive Premier League games where he started? Can anyone come back with that? When have we given Eddie Nketiah 15 starts in the Premier League? Now, I know the answer. He's not played consecutive games. 15 at least. The little bits he started, well, not started, he's come off the bench. So until you can give this guy constant start time, we'll probably get a better, measure of, what kind of striker he really is. The guy has got his work rate, but the guy, I know, he can't cement his position in the starting 11 there. That's because there are other players ahead of him. Martinelli's, Saka's, Gabriel Jesus. But I'm thinking maybe it'd be the time now when you've got Gabriel Jesus, I don't know, the midfielders and defenders opposition have, for me, I think have worked him out. I don't know. What do you think? Just asking the question. I'm only asking the question. Right, okay. You know what? Let's get into the live chat on the first time on this bump day for you, Wednesday for me. Ashley, give us a wave. DWTT says, good afternoon, Alex, Ashley, and Chapman, good afternoon to you, DWTT. Good evening, Guna, said John Nagisa Guna. 150 million? You got jokes, Alex. Well, let me ask you this question, DWTT. How much do you think Bukayo Saka is worth in today's market? I don't know, the front, of Time Magazine, New Generation Leaders. He's kind of turned around 360 from the Euros. Yeah, the penalty. Our star boy. So how much do you think he's worth? Now, I might be silly, maybe a little bit churlish and saying, hello. We have 150 million pounds in the paper bag. Oh, no. Not in the brown paper bag. But how much do you think he's worth? Yeah, put it straight back at you. Right back. John says a sad thing about us being successful is the money clubs can just cherry pick our players. Saliba and Jesus, 1 yellow from being suspended. And that's my point. That is my point. That's one of my points I was trying to make there, DWTT. That Gabriel Jesus, I think, has probably been sussed. And Nketiah, get off his back until we can give this guy constant game time. I mean, serious, not bit part there, bit part here, bit part everywhere. 15 game starts. And let's just see how he gets on. I mean, for me, I think it's unfair. He's wearing the number 14 shirt. 5-year deal. £100,000. Do you know what? Give me the number 14 shirt. I might just turn out. I mean, these knees are not up to much, but I would do it for 1% of that. No, it's my football days are over. When has Nketiah deserved a lot of starts? Saka didn't need minutes when he first started. Don't waste the DWTT, aka Gary, or Gary, aka DWTT. People need to get off Eddie Nketiah's back until we can give him sustained start time. 15 games in one season. And let's see how he gets on. I think it's unfair because he hasn't had a start there. Actually, he hasn't started in the Premier League. Hasn't started. I mean, he's featured a lot more in the Europa League. I think he's probably scored 2 goals, I think, in the Europa League. I think. Is it 2 goals? I don't know. Alex, Nketiah's salary means Saka, Martinelli, and Saliba salaries have to at least match it and then some. No, I understand that. I understand that. You know, I mean, just talking from a profile, I mean, the profile of Bukayo Saka is like in the stratosphere compared to an Eddie Nketiah. And I'd far rather be an Eddie Nketiah, to be honest. That's the kind of person that I'm, quite humble. I might, come across as being a little bit of a show-off. No, but yeah, give me the money. I will do my best. But you got to give me the opportunity. Give me the opportunity to show what I can do. And all this stuff about, he's wearing a number 14 shirt. He doesn't deserve the number 14 shirt. All he has to do is go out and perform. But he needs to be given the opportunity to perform. Constant opportunities to perform. And that's just me. 15 games to prove yourself? No, Alex. Arteta has shown confidence in him. Eddie needs to show. But when? What? Just by giving him the contract and the number 14? And how old is he? He's maybe 20. I don't know. 23, 4? Young players, Gary. They just want to play. They only want to play. Show me confidence. Like, give me the money and a number 14 shirt, £100,000. I just want to play football. I only want to play football. If it's all about money, then go to Chelsea. If it's only about money, go to Newcastle United. But Eddie Nketiah, he only wants to play for Arsenal. Alrighty. Let's see if we have any comments here. Right, there's no. Just making sure there's not been any comments here. All right. Okay. When Nketiah plays, we should see whatever you expect him to show. Doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, Gary, you win. You win, Gary. Actually, no, you don't win. You lose, man. You lose. You lost. Okay, what am I going to do? Let's quickly check out this. I know there are some fixtures in the next. Is it almost half an hour? Let's quick check it. Fixtures, the Premier League fixtures, very, very quickly. So this is all right. So they are all 7:30 p.m. local time starts. You got Bournemouth versus Southampton, Brentford versus Chelsea, Liverpool versus West Ham, Newcastle versus Everton, and 8:50. A bit weird. 8:15 starts. Man United versus Tottenham. So just for this evening, I'm going to be Red Devils. Come on, you Man United. Come on. All right, okay. That is that. Arteta shows you with his lineup who he trusts. I go by that. Actions speak louder than words. So he doesn't. So he trusts Nketiah in the Europa League more so than the Premier League. I'm telling you, DWT, there's going to come a time in this season when he's going to have to revert to using Eddie Nketiah ahead of Gabriel Jesus. It's coming. I can feel it in my waters. And I understand what 15 and 30 minutes. I understand that. But that's just for like the intellects like you and I. And we understand that. But then why is it a lot of the fan base, Eddie Nketiah, is not worth the money. Let's get rid of. I wouldn't get rid of Nketiah for that reason. He's got to have constant starts. Anyhow. I took to play Tomiyasu at left back, even though Kieran Tierney was available. That's what I go by. Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, fair enough. It's a shame you can't get on the easy talk, Gary. But I understand, work commitments. That's fine. We'll get you onto the next available one. Right, okay, I'm gonna remove this. Oh. Okay, so for those of you who've just been tuning in, we've just been talking about Gabriel Martinelli, who was missing from training today ahead of the PSV Eindhoven fixture tomorrow. I was thinking, I don't think I can go to the Emirates tomorrow. Nah, I can't. No. I'd like to have gone. I don't have a ticket. And if I was going to go, it would only be to go and meet James and have a quick chit chat. I might do it, depending. Can't go live anyway. Yes. So we are back in action tomorrow against PSV Eindhoven. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Do you know what? You won't get a nice welcome from the Arsenal. Nah. Would I want them to boo him? No. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, then God help you. But type in Martin Keown and Ruud van Nistelrooy, and then you know why. I'm expecting maybe he might get booed when he, arrives at the Emirates. What was I going to say after that? So yes, so tomorrow, it'll be James Rowe and myself talking about Europa League and talking about the PSV game. That's 5 p.m. local time, and then I think later on in the evening after the game, you've got Ange, the first lady of Canon 4 TV, joined by Richard, where I think they're going to be giving you a post-game I don't know, show and other Arsenal women related content as well. So that's why I always say make sure that you do subscribe to Canon 4 TV because you're going to miss out on all that content there, and we don't want you to miss out. We want you to be part of this community over here. And I tell you what, it'll be 5 years next year. 5 years of doing Canon for the TV. God, my goodness. It's like a marriage. Anyhow. Yeah, so that's that. And then on Friday will be the Easy Talk, which is just a reminder I need to send off the topic we're going to be talking about for the Easy Talk. We're going to be joined by, three guests. I'm not going to mention their names because I remember back in the day, I'll give it the big lead up. I'll do like promo videos to remind everyone about the Easy Talk, and I'll get 2 cancellations. But I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want to, put my keep my mouth out of their keep their names out of my mouth, and let's see what happens. So that's going to be the Friday Easy Talk, 6 p.m. UK time, and then the weekend. What's happening over the weekend? I've got no idea. Anyhow. All right, let's go back into the live chat just for the last time on this bump day. Let's have a look. Right, DWT is on it. He's on it. Nketiah won't take minutes from Jesus. Jesus will be forced to bench. Cards, injuries, sickness. That's why many wanted a better behind Jesus. No, but that's what I mean. With the suspension, possibly an injury, Arteta's hand will be forced to play an Eddie Nketiah. That's what I'm saying. I will go. I won't go. Imagine go. Yes, I will go. No, I won't go. Or I would like to go. Keown should be. Can you imagine that? Yeah, so they're walking through the tunnels and like Ruven this one is thinking, right, I'm coming through the tunnel. I'm expecting to see Mikel Arteta, and who's there? Boo! Martin Keown. Gotcha. Ah. That would be funny. Alex, what do you think of Jeremy Pennant dissing us? I'd rather not say anything about that. I mean, ex-players have their opinion, isn't it? It's his opinion. So I'd rather not comment on him diss. I'm going to look at Adebayor as dissed us, isn't it? Person who was an ex-Chelsea player, captain Arsenal, and sitting in centre circle, also dissed us as well. I won't even mention his name. It's his opinion. Let him get on with it. Can't be asked to be. Okay. Yeah. Let's say nothing about Mr. Pennant. Yeah, it's his opinion, and good luck to him. Good luck to him. Are we finished? I kind of get the impression. Ashley D, what do you think? Are we finished? Or should we go in for maybe another 5 more minutes? So whilst you're thinking about responding to my question, let me refresh this page here and see if the numbers have changed somewhat. So the poll is, again, just a gentle reminder. We drop Gabriel Jesus for Nketiah. Choose only one. Now we have received 996 votes, still 4 comments, but 30 likes. And I'm asking that question because A, Gabriel Jesus and Saliba are 1 yellow card away from being suspended. B, I get the impression that, Gabriel Jesus has been sussed. He's been sorted. He's been found out. He's been hung, drawn, and quartered and found wanting. And the third thing is as well, I don't know, has he gone off form as well? Gabriel Jesus. The guy goes full pelt. So you go, Gabriel Jesus, kind of rein it in a little bit because remember, it's a long old season. You don't want to get injured because November is even though he knows he's going to be selected for the Brazil national team. So just kind of rein it in a little bit, kind of share the workloads. And right, you've got Saliba, you've got Saka, you've got Martinelli, and yeah. But I'm only asking the question. I'm asking the question so people don't get upset, all right? So drop Gabriel Jesus for Eddie Nketiah, choose only one. So 27% agree with me. The problem is that 73% of you say no. And there's been some fruity comments. Anyway, last time in the live chat before we do wrap up this one here. John says, "Opinions is okay. It's a sentiment behind it. You know what? Good luck to him, man. Good luck." Z, what do you mean Z? Nah, another hour. Only 2 hours, DWTT. Only 2 hours? No, we don't do that, man. We leave that to the likes of an Arsenal fan circle. Anyhow, Ballon d'Or or fixed like a song contest. Was it the first time in 16 years that Ronaldo, Messi got their hands up on the Ballon d'Or? It's good to see a different face win it. Ideally, I'd like to have seen a defend. Well, I don't know. Is it a fix? I couldn't care less, to be honest. Couldn't care less. Thierry Henry was supposed to win it all those years ago. Didn't get his hands on it. So Alex is 27% correct. Yeah. The thing is, Gary, it's just a bit of fun at the end of the day. It's only a bit of fun, you know what I mean? And some people, Gary, they lose their minds and put out a poll. I think it was about Thomas Partey last season. Should we drop Thomas Partey? Should we sell a Thomas Partey? I can't remember what the question was. People lost their minds. How dare you even put Thomas Partey on this poll. How did I ask that question? I'm thinking, man, it's only a question. People losing their minds, man. But you know what? I'm going to talk about whichever player that I want to talk about. I'm going to put whichever player I want to put on the poll. Nobody's going to stop me. That's just the way it is. You don't like it? It's like TV. If you don't like the channel you're watching, turn the channel. Don't like Canon 4 TV? Don't like my face? Go and find another platform to listen to. It's just as simple as that, isn't it? Only commenting at United. Yeah, well, you know what? There's 25 minutes to go until the kickoffs, the 7:30 kickoffs over here UK time. And you know what? We have come to an end on this one. Yeah. Bump day for you, Wednesday for me. Road on Friday, man. Road on Friday. Anyhow, those of you who tuned in and checked us out, thank you for that to DWTT. We must get you on. I know yourself, and actually there's like at least 5 people or 6 people who have tried to get on the Easy Talk, but because they live in different time zones across the globe, it's not possible to get them on the Easy Talk. 5 to 6 people. I've been trying, but it's just not working out. But anyway. So we're going to do the okay. And DWT just remind everyone. So the next time you will see me tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. UK time, I'll be there talking to my good friend James Rowe about PSV Eindhoven and Ruud van Nistelrooy. I'm just trying to picture. Yeah, you know when the away manager comes through the away manager goes through the tunnel like he's looking either left or right to shake the manager's hands. Through the tunnel, Ruud van Nistelrooy that is. So you can where's Mikel Arteta? Boo! Martin Keown. That would be funny. That would be very, very funny. But it won't happen. It won't happen. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Okay, there's no more comments there. We'll come to an end. So I will see you tomorrow evening. Remember the live chat on a Thursday, like we did, not last season, but season before that. The live chat is only accessible to paid up members. So if you're not a member, you have between now and 5 p.m. to pay for your subscription. To get in the live chat and give us your thoughts about Arsenal versus PSV Eindhoven. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Anyhow. Until then, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.